Hey folks, in this video, we are going to take a deep dive into the possibilities that our favorite dancing clown may be a simply misunderstood comedic genius. Could it be that Pennywise has been miscategorized for the past 33 years? Well, kick back and let's explore this together, shall we? Before jumping into things, you should know that this video may contain spoilers. Viewer discretion is advised. Our pal, Bob Gray, also known as Pennywise, sure does a lot of terrible things in It Chapter 2. It feeds on kitties, it buries people alive, and it even turns a puppy into a demonic beast. The clown is by no means a good role model, but personal politics aside, although it may be a terrible, ancient, cosmic sewer rat, you have to admit, Pennywise is a funny guy. If we approach things from the shapeshifter's perspective, It Chapter 2 is just about a lonely, misunderstood circus performer who loves to goof around. An unpredictable and searing insult comic with impeccable timing and a knack for impressions. Like Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack, It Chapter 2 is, at its essence, a comedic platform. Just as Dangerfield lights up on screen whenever he appears in the famous 1980 dolphin comedy, this dancing clown is the funny outsider disrupting the normality of a small Maine town. It goes around punking its subjects, but with a lust for bodily fluids. It is a sketch comedy master, one who is constantly placing its victims into weirdo improv situations that just so happen to end in death. And when it inhabits a giant Paul Bunyan statue in front of a horrified Bill Hader, this might as well have been pulled directly from a shitty episode of Saturday Night Live. As a physical performer, Pennywise is hands down one of the best, delivering a performance that is up there with Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. Just look at the way it distorts its face, eyes crossing in both directions, tongue rolling out, drooling, and uncontrollably giggling. It can shapeshift, so unlike the mainstream legends of screen comedy, Pennywise's impressions aren't limited by a physical form. This makes for a comedic presence that is both unpredictable and unique. We see Pennywise act as a dancing, hot, naked old lady. We see it as a vomiting, HIV-infected leper in the basement of a pharmacy. It even becomes a cute little Pomeranian, who at first appears to be nice and good until it transforms into a repulsive, evil dog. All comedians know that in order to work in comedy, you've got to be funny in any room and any situation. This is the kind of golden age, Three Stooges dedication you just don't see anymore. As in classic comedy tradition, It Chapter 2 is based around the series of sight gags. The supporting cast's search for MacGuffin totems simply act as a vehicle for Pennywise to go to work. In one scene, we see Bob Gray set up a classic comedy scenario, giving two characters three doors to choose from. One that says, not scary, another that says, very scary, and the last one that says, scary. What will they choose? It's a fantastic farce set piece that has long-term payoff of the aforementioned puppy punchline. The demonic clown's love for fun is fully contagious, as I felt myself laughing in glee anytime Pennywise began to play. The clown even succeeds as an insult comment, riffing on the main characters any chance it gets. It's reasons like this that convince me that Stephen King's entire It franchise is actually about a comedian who just wants an excuse to perform. Why else would Pennywise keep the main cast alive throughout the entirety of both films? The clown wants its jokes, not just scares. It Chapter 2 is somewhat nonsensical when taken as a horror film. The seemingly limitless power of the movie's central monster makes for a confusing experience when you're constantly asking, what really does Pennywise even do? Like, what does it want? To me, there's no real reason why this clown would keep so many people alive, especially if it has the power to become literally anything. But from a comics perspective, there's no fun if the audience is dead. The clown needs a crowd simply because it cannot resist the urge to play. Alright folks, I'd love to hear your take on this perspective. Is there a cloud of misperception hovering above our boy Pennywise? Has he been misunderstood for all these years? Comment down below and let's have a discussion. While at it, make certain to subscribe so you do not miss new content and hit the notification bell while you are at it. Feel free to share via social media platforms because it really helps, guys.